So here we are, the Premier League season, the Premier League table. Today we're going to be predicting the rest of the Premier League games, how everything works out, and how how every team does from now to the end of the season. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Right, so on match day 30, I'm just going to be predicting the games, the scores of the match days. Of course, we've only got 8 more match days, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I think Arsenal win 2-1. Wolves West Ham, I think that'll be a draw. Forest Man United, I think Man United get beaten there. Bournemouth Ipswich, I think they draw. Bournemouth haven't been that well. Haven't done that well. I think it's 2-2. City Leicester 3-0. Honestly, yeah. Newcastle Brentford. I think that'll be a very entertaining game. I'm going 4-3. Southampton Palace. I'm going 2-0 to Palace. Liverpool Everton. I'm going a draw actually. Yeah, I'm going to go with a draw. Chelsea Tottenham. Both are bad, but I'm saying 3-1. So here's the table after match day 30. Of course, yeah. Of course we've got, a team that's running away with the league. Liverpool, just, yeah, they're gonna win the league. I have no hope. What are some interesting changes? City up to 5th. I think that's interesting. Tottenham in 16th. Yeah, I mean the relegation battle is just, I think it is done. Can you actually see that there? I think you can. Right, Everton, Arsenal. At Goodison Park, I'm gonna say a draw. It's very difficult going there. Palace, Brighton, I'm saying a draw there, 2-2. Ipswich, Wolves. This is a massive game, and I think Ipswich do it. I think they win 1-0 to keep the, the little bit of, promotion fight still in there. West Ham Bournemouth at 4-2. Villa Forest 2-1. Brentford Chelsea, I'm saying 1-0. Fulham Liverpool, I'm saying 2-0 to Liverpool. Nah, actually Fulham are good. You know what? I'm gonna say 2-1 to Fulham. I think it's because, you look at the injuries that Liverpool have just gotten. If Arsenal were a couple points behind them, it would be interesting. But yeah, Fulham are really good. Tottenham Southampton. Tottenham win easily. Man United 2. Man City 2. I was going to say 2-1 to Man United, but they're both bad. Leicester 0. Newcastle. I think it's going to be a hammering. I think it's going to be 5. So, Liverpool still top. They lost to Fulham. Who else? Man City back down to 6th. Brighton in that race it's a very close race. Who's still? Yeah, I mean, it's interesting down at the bottom. Palace, Man City. I think that's a draw. Brighton Leicester. I think that's a 3-1 win to Brighton. Forest Everton 1-0. Southampton 0. Aston Villa 2. Arsenal 3, Brentford 1. I think Saka will be back by that game. So yeah. Chelsea Ipswich 2-1 to Chelsea. Liverpool West Ham 4-1 to West Ham. Wolves Tottenham, saying 2-1 to Tottenham. 3-1 to Newcastle against Man United. Bournemouth Fulham. I think that'll be a boring game. I think it'll be a 0-0. Yeah, here's the table. Is it mathematically now? 32? Nah, not yet, but it will be soon. Let's look at the bottom. It is the only interesting bit is the race for the Champions League, and even that is 3-point. Newcastle have a 3-point lead. It's going to be very interesting. Down to match day 33 now. Brentford, Brighton. I'm going a 0-0. Palace, Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth get back to winning ways. I think Everton draw with Man City. West Ham beat Southampton. Actually, yeah, how's Southampton? Yeah, they've still not done beating the Derby record. Villa 1-0 against Newcastle. I think Fulham beat Chelsea 2-1. Nah, actually no, I'm gonna say a draw for that game. Ipswich Arsenal. I'm saying we win 3-0. Man United 4-1. Leicester 2-1 to Liverpool. Tottenham 3-4. No, because I'm thinking too much of, like, you know. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna say 1-0 to Forest. I keep thinking that Forest are gonna drop off, but you know that they haven't. So here's the table: 5 games, left. 5 games left. It is almost mathematically possible that Liverpool can win the league. Any changes? Chelsea Newcastle is going to be interesting. I think they do play in the second to last match day, which will be huge. Let's see over here. Man United in 13th. The highest they can get is, what's that? 56 points, which they can still get Europe. Southampton mathematically relegated now. 33. Well, yeah, they are. Yeah, they're mathematically relegated. So Southampton are gone. Chelsea against Everton, I think Chelsea win 2-1. Brighton, West Ham, I think that's 0-0. Newcastle 3-1 against Ipswich. Forest 2-2. Southampton, Fulham, I think Fulham just edged that one. Wolves, Leicester. That's a really big game, actually. I'm going to say 1-0. Arsenal, Palace, 2-0 to Arsenal. Bournemouth, Man United, 1-0. Liverpool, Tottenham, 2-1. City, Villa, 3-0. I'm joking. 3-3. I think it'll be a very interesting game. That could be the contention. That's what it is. For the game of the season. So 4 games to go then. Liverpool. I mean, if they win, what's that? 1 more game, then they're mathematically champions. So yeah, that's fun. Ipswich is still hanging on with the skin of their teeth, but I don't think they'll do it. Leicester sort of needed to win that game against Wolves. Arsenal, Bournemouth, I think we win 3-1. Villa, Fulham, 2-0. Brentford, draw 1-0. Brighton, 2-1 win over Newcastle. Chelsea, Liverpool, that's going to be big. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. Palace, 3, Forest, 2. I'm saying 1-0. Everton and Ipswich. Leicester, Southampton. That's a massive game for Leicester. Of course, Southampton are gone. I think Southampton. Nah, I was gonna say Southampton win that game, but nah, they don't. Man City 3, Wolves 1, West Ham 2, Tottenham 2. Right, the final 3 games then. But here we are. How are Newcastle? Oh yeah, because Newcastle have a game in hand. I'm saying 3-1. So now we can get up to date. Wow, Newcastle 3rd. Did not expect that. Look, I mean, Arsenal can still win the league, but Liverpool just need to win 1 more game. City in 6th. What does that do to Leicester? I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's go back to match day 36. Bournemouth Villa. I think they draw that game. Fulham Everton. I think Fulham go rapid. Ipswich Brentford 1-1 draw. Brentford. Brentford draw 1-1. Liverpool Arsenal. See, if we win this game, there's still a chance. And for the purpose of this video, I am going to say we win that. 2-1 to Arsenal. Just that little bit of hope. Okay, yeah. Newcastle Chelsea. Big game. I think Chelsea and Newcastle draw 1-1. Forest Leicester. Forest win. Southampton City. I think City thrash them. Tottenham beat Palace 1-0. Wolves draw with Brighton 2-2. There it is. 2 games left to go. It's going to be very interesting. It is very interesting indeed. Let's see here. Forest are almost guaranteed a Champions League spot. Newcastle in the top 4. Man City are there. Damn, Southampton. I've not even predicted Southampton to get a single point. Wolves, okay, they're basically much relegated. Ipswich, all these, the last 3. Arsenal, Newcastle. I think we just about win that. We just about win that. You know, Saka's back. You know, morale kicking in. We might win the league. Villa, Tottenham. I think that will be a good game as well. 4-2. Brentford, Fulham 1-0. Brighton, Liverpool. Now, hear me out. 2-2. 2-2. It's not something. I just made a really weird noise with my hands. Chelsea, Man United. I'm saying 3-1. Palace, Wolves. I think that's going to be a 1-0 to Wolves. Everton, Southampton. Last game at Goodison Park. Leicester, Ipswich. 3-1 to Leicester. Doesn't really help both of them. Man City 2-2 against Bournemouth. West Ham 1. Forest 1. So here is the table going into the last match day. If we somehow pull this off, it would be crazy. But, you know, we're not gonna... You know, Liverpool, if I predicted this, Liverpool would win the league on 85 points if they win the game, which is crazy. You wouldn't win a league with 85 points now. Let's look at the other bit of the table. What's interesting? I mean, the race for European football is still so interesting. The last games to go, it literally can be anyone's. Man United, they can't win. They can't get any European spots now. Yeah, I mean the only ones that are interested now is the, of course, the title race and the top 4 race. Bournemouth, Leicester. You know what? Because I think Leicester goes down, there's no pressure. I think they win that. Fulham City, 1-1 draw. Ipswich West Ham, 2-2 draw. Liverpool Palace. I hope. You know, Eze, he was an Arsenal fan, boyhood Arsenal fan, but I don't think it will be enough. United Villa, 2-0 to United. Actually, no, 2-1 to United. I think it'll be a tight game, that one. Newcastle Everton, 1-1 draw. Forest Chelsea. That is such a big game as well. I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw. Southampton Arsenal, 4-0. Tottenham Brighton, 3-1. Wolves Brentford, 2-0. And the final league table. Liverpool win the league. I'm pretty sure that is a very big surprise to everyone. No one would have expected Liverpool to win the league. I'm joking. Man City in the Europa League. Brighton getting the Conference League by 1 point. Man United and Tottenham actually climb up a bit more. Everton go down. 20 draws. Damn. 20 draws for Everton. They drew more games than losing and winning combined. Southampton are officially the worst team in history in the Premier League. Sorry to any Southampton fans. But hey, at least you didn't concede 100 goals. So yeah. Liverpool, Arsenal, Forest, Chelsea and Newcastle get Champions League. Man City and Villa get Europa League. And Brighton get the Conference League. Thank you all for watching. I will see you lot next time. Goodbye.